Nobody's watching, Blair. You can drop the concerned wife routine.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you handing everybody at your mother's birthday bash all that garbage. About how I'm Ozzy and you're Harriet, and we're just so happy.
I meant that.
Yeah, right.
Todd, what is wrong with you tonight?
Nothing. I'm just tired of acting like this marriage is something that it isn't. And we both know that the only reason we got married is because you were carrying my kid. And if Cord hadn't been running after his bimbo ex-wife, you would have passed it off as his and would have been a lot happier that
How
way.
can you say that?
Because it's the truth.
This is still about what Mother said earlier, isn't it?
Well, what about how you loved Cord and not me?
I told you, she gets mixed up.
Well, she was spot on this time.
She just saw
Give
Cord
it
and
up,
she got
Blair.
confused.
Give it
that's
up.
all.
We've all known right from the start how you feel. You're still hung up on Cord. But hey, if you think I care, you're crazy.
You gonna order, Cord?
Nope. No, I took a pass on dinner about an hour ago. I was supposed to eat with Tina, but she got all upset and she left.
Something she ate?
No, something she saw. David Vickers and his lovely new bride, Dorian.
That'll do it.
Yeah, well, David and Dorian were draped all over each other, and that upset Tina, so she split.
That combination's enough to turn anyone's stomach.
Well, I must say that I do know how she felt.
I guess Blair must have been here, too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Are you still letting that gold-digging tramp get to you, Cord?
Oh, Asa, please.
I mean, how can you let that viper suck the marrow right out of your bones? She married Manning. Let her go.
Easy, easy.
What for? That wench caused so much misery in his family as soon as she hit town. As far as I'm concerned, she met a match in that lowlife Manning. I hope the two of them eat each other alive.
I wouldn't mind watching her take Todd down a notch or two.
So what's going on with that report that was in the Sun? You know, it must be making heads spin over there at the police headquarters.
Yeah, since Todd ran that bogus article about cops selling guns, Hank Gannon and I have had the mayor breathing down our necks.
I told you, Bo, not to underestimate Manning. He's a shrewd one, takes after his old man.
So where's Todd get information like that in the first place?
From somebody who used to give that kind of information to the Banner.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not. Clint knows him. And he says this guy's pretty reliable, actually. But I'll tell you something. I'm willing to bet my badge that the guy is wrong this time. Because there is no way that one of my cops is selling guns to kids down there in Angel Square. No way.
Trouble, Chris. What? Check it out, man. What you looking at, man?
What's going on?
Here comes trouble.
Isn't that the guy from
That shot Eddie Velasquez? Yeah, it's Javier Perez. Velasquez wouldn't ID him, so we couldn't hold him.
Oh, that's great. I knew I should have made Jessica go home. The last thing she needs is to get mixed up in the middle of this.
Come on, Princess. You don't have to be afraid. Come on out. Come get your dolly. Yes, there's nothing to be afraid of.
What are you trying to do, Dorian?
Remember how I took care of you? You were in that horrible motel, and you wanted to go home, remember?
Stop it, Dorian.
And I brought you home, and I made everything better. So you don't need to be afraid.
You don't know what you're doing. Princess can't protect herself.
No, but I'll protect her. Come on, Princess. Come get your dolly. Come on, Princess. Come on out.
Dunst do I have to say it? I am not still hung up on Cord
you
Roberts.
listen to me, Blair, okay? The one thing that we've always had is that we've always been totally straight with one another, okay? So don't blow that now.
What are you talking about?
You expect me to believe all that stuff that you're trying to feed everybody else? How you've got everything you've ever wanted? How I'm the light of your life?
It's how I feel.
Oh, yeah, right. And Cord Roberts doesn't mean anything to you anymore?
Don, come on, I told you. Whatever Cord and I had is in the past.
Oh, don't give me that.
It's the truth. I am with you now.
Yeah, that's right, you're with me. You're with me because you're carrying my kid.
Why are you doing this, Todd? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
Look, don't give me all this crap, okay? This marriage is a joke. And don't hand me a bunch of bull about how you're totally over Cord when it's obvious that you're telling Annie something completely different.
I told you, Mom. She doesn't know what she's saying. She
You
gets
stop
confused.
lying to me. You think I don't know? You think I didn't see the way you were looking at him tonight? You think I don't see the way you're always looking at him? You think I don't know that you're still in love with him?
Come on out, Princess. There's no need to be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll protect you, I promise. Please, come out. Here, Princess. There's your dolly. Oh, it's all right, sweetheart. There's nothing to be afraid of. You just hold on to your dolly, and I'll take care of you. You will? Yes. But before I can do that, Princess, I need you to do something for me. No! It's all right. Honey, please, don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. See, what I need is a diary. Irene Manning's diary. You seen it? It's about this big, and it's black leather. And Jean hid it somewhere. You know where it is? Oh, Princess, please, tell me where it is. Where is it?
Someplace you will never find it.
That's it. Javier and his crew gotta learn they can't mess with the prize.
You gotta show them they can't trash our cribs and pop our brothers whenever they want to and get away with it. You gotta fight, Chris.
You with us or not?
Now's no time to be without brothers, Chris. We gotta stand together.
What good is fighting them gonna do? Hey, look, they got your house too last night, remember? People are gonna get hurt, man, maybe even shot, just like you.
It's time to go.
What? Why?
You can't back down now. You win or out.
Hey, what's up? These two need a ride home right now.
What? I don't think so. You said 11. It's not even 10 yet.
I changed my mind.
That is not fair. Yeah, who died and made you God?
Look, you guys should not be down here, that's all.
So long as we're here, everything should be cool.
Hey, Joey, listen, man. Some trouble just walked in, and it could get a little bit out of hand.
Well, if you mean tall, dark, and lovely over there, then I'm definitely staying.
It's not a joke, Kelly.
Relax. Would you please take a chill?
Look, if there's gonna be trouble, you're gonna need some help.
Look, Joey, the best thing you can do to help right now is get these two out of here.
I am not your sister, so you guys cannot make me leave.
Yeah, well, Andrew and Cassie can. You want me to call them?
I don't need a ride. I have my own car.
Yeah, well, not tonight. You can pick it up in the morning. Come on, let's go.
Thanks, Joey.
Come on.
Ah!
Hey, how's it looking?
Like it could get really ugly.
Oh, that's great. That's the last thing this neighborhood needs.
I'm gonna go get my badge and my gun and my car. Do me a favor, call us into headquarters.
You got it.
Real good, man. Real good. Whoever tagged our walls really got some talent, man. Yo, anybody know who tagged our wall? Anybody?
Todd. Stop it. You're hurting me. God, what is wrong with you tonight?
What's wrong is that you're not telling me the truth. You're still in love with Cord.
No.
Look, I knew from the beginning that you didn't marry me because you loved me. I know that that hasn't changed.
I can't help how I feel.
Nobody's asking you to. Just be honest.
What do you want me to say, Todd?
I want you to admit it. I want you to admit that you're sorry that I knocked you up. That you hate having my kid inside.
Oh, Todd, I want this baby.
What you want is Cord, Robert, but you can't have him because you're stuck. You're pregnant with my kid, and that makes you stuck.
No, Todd. How can you say that?
You're real sorry now that you didn't kill that kid off when you had the chance, aren't you?
What?
Face it, Blair. We both would have been better off if you had.
Todd! Oh, Todd!
I'm telling you, Manning is digging his own grave. Now that he owns a son, he thinks he's indestructible.
Bo, that's what makes him scary.
Look, I am real tired of talking about Todd Manning. I'm gonna go catch a swim, all right? You guys take it easy, enjoy. We'll see you later.
See you, Clint.
Oh, you're still here.
Get used to it.
You just missed your chance, Bo.
Chance to what, Pa?
To talk to that mongrel Manning about dragging your police department through the mud, not to mention the Buchanan family.
I'll tell you what I've decided. The only way to deal with Todd Manning is to beat him over the head with nothing but facts.
You think that muckraker cares about facts? He'll dig up some more dirt and start flinging at you. And keep flinging it till you cut him off at the knees. You better hit him hard, Bo, and make sure he knows who's punching him. Now, where's that woman of yours? I could eat the leg off this chair. I'm so hungry.
Nora, Pa. Her name is Nora. She said to go ahead and order. She doesn't know how long she's gonna be stuck at her office.
Does that woman ever stop?
Well, would you look who's talking, huh? What about your woman? What about Alex? I mean, you know, she's downtown so much, you ought to just pitch her a tent right there on the steps of City Hall.
No, Bo, not anymore. She's no longer the right arm of the mayor.
Does that mean it's safe to walk the streets now?
Yep, and the streets are going to be prettier. Now that she's in charge of beautifying Landview, she's with the mayor now, making her plans.
You sure that her plans don't still include building an art center right on top of Angel Square? After she just bulldozes everybody's house?
Not a chance, son. I laid the law down, Alex, about that cockamamie idea. She gave it up.
If Asa thinks I'm going to be content planting petunias in front of the courthouse, he is sorely mistaken. A woman of my talent and drive needs a much higher level of stimulation.
I'd be happy to oblige.
Forget about it. I was talking about the Alexandra Olenoff Buchanan Center for the Performing Arts because I have every intention of following through this project with or without Asa's blessing. The only thing standing in my way are those holdouts down in Angel Square.
They'll come around.
Well, they aren't acting like they will.
Just be patient. Now, were you able to get that information for me? Share and share alike.
According to Bo, there is nothing to the son's allegations that the police are selling guns to the kiddies in Angel Square.
Well, what do you expect the commissioner of police to say, anyway? He's probably just following my big brother's orders to keep the thing quiet. Wouldn't that be a kick in the head for D.A. Hank Gannon?
But we don't know that it's true.
Which is why I want you to get in contact with your old pals in the mob. Find out what's going down.
I've told you, these people are not my old pals. I haven't talked to them in a very long time.
So, get back in touch. If there's a dirty cop down there running guns, now this is a man it might be useful to meet.
Can't you see that I already have enough on my plate just trying to empty out that neighborhood?
Well, don't worry about that. After that stunt we pulled trash in those houses, hey, it's only a matter of time before even the diehards pack it up.
Well, only 2 families have contacted my realtor.
That's a start.
It's not a good enough start. I can't bulldoze one house until all of the families decide to sell, and that includes Carlotta Vega. We have got to convince her to give up her precious barrio. Otherwise, everything we've done up until this point has been for absolutely nothing.
So what do you want me to do next? Huh? break a few bones? Or maybe something a little more permanent?
Who are you? I want Princess to come back. You let Princess come out again. Princess?
You are so desperate! And your precious princess was never even here, you idiot. When are you gonna learn, Dorian? I pull the strings, not you. And nobody comes out unless I say so. Not Jean, not Vicky, and definitely not Princess. No matter how many little dollies you wave in my face.
I want that diary.
Yeah, and you will stoop pretty darn low to get it, won't you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, using that poor traumatized little girl. Hasn't she been abused enough already?
Yes, and that's why I want to help her, and I want to help you, and I want to help all of the others, especially Vicky. If you would just work with me, Tori.
Forget it, Dorian, forget it. I will help Vicky, and I will do it by destroying this house of Lord. And then Vicky will have to face the fact of her child-abusing father, and she won't have his reputation or his fortune to hide behind. Then she will be free, and that is the only chance she will ever have of being whole again. Now, you take fair warning, do you understand? Quit interfering and trying to get your hands on the diary, because you are getting in my way, and I have work to do.
And what about me? I cannot stay married to David Vickers. I will go mad. He is a dirty, disgusting, greedy pig.
Oh, too bad, Dorian. Because until the diary and the forged entries that cleared you of Victor Lord's murder are destroyed, there's always the chance that David could send you right back to prison. So if I were you, I would make him very happy.
He doesn't have the diary. You do, Tori.
Yes, I do for the moment. Yes, that's my little guarantee that you won't go shooting your mouth off about Vicky and her father before I'm ready to tell the world.
But I've already sworn that I will tell no one. We have a deal.
No! You made a deal with Jean. And I am not going to take that risk. Now, I really think that you ought to leave, because I'm a little fed up with playing Dolly for tonight. Just go.
I'm going to get that diary, with you or without you.
Yeah, good luck. Oh, poor princess. Princess.
Yo, man, whoever tacked our walls got some big brass, man. You know what? I say we ought to call him out, huh? What do you guys think? You want to meet him? Huh? Up there, Chris. Now, I know this wasn't you, man. See, you're not just a writer, man. You're an artist. And you're a good kid. See, I got a little problem with you, man. Were you down here last night by any chance? See, one of my homies said he saw you down here last night. Is that true, man? Well, maybe it could be. Maybe our friend Vega here got upset that we tagged up Antonio's wall and then did it. Then tried to make it look like somebody else had done it. Is that the case, man? Well, check this out, Christian. Antonio's in the joint right now, and he's not heading up the prize no more. So you see that wall right there? That's our wall right now. As a matter of fact, this whole damn neighborhood is ours. You think you can trash my house and get away with it? Is that what you think? You want to get down with me? Is that what you want? Come on, come on!
Blair? Blair.
Look, I gotta go.
Whoa, wait a minute. Blair, what's going on? What happened? Blair, is everything okay?
Sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, it's just when Todd left, he seemed like he was in a filthy mood, that's all. I mean, what else is new? I'm sorry, that's none of my business, right?
He was just, he's been under a lot of pressure, you know, with the new family and his new business and the newspaper starting up and all.
I bet you've been under the gun, too. Oh, you work on Melodor?
Yeah, we've both been a little ragged lately.
Oh, I've been there. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
But listen, you should be taking it easy, right? I mean, especially...
I will.
Good. Hey, listen, I saw that full-page ad in the Sun about Melodor. It's very impressive.
Thanks.
It's all coming together for you, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Well, I tell you, I wish I still had some money invested in Melodor, because I can tell I'm missing out on something real special.
I wish.
What, Blair?
Maybe those people down at Angel Square need a little roughing up, huh? Call it our incentive plan.
No. RJ, that sort of high-price sales pitch doesn't go with my image anymore. Besides, Asa is breathing down my neck anytime anything happens down in Angel Square, and if he ever got wind that I was part of any strong-arming, well, he would throw me out of the mayor's office like that, and my marriage.
Well, I guess you'll just have to use your political power to get the job done.
What political power? I mean, thanks to my overly protective husband, the only power I have is deciding which lamppost to hang the flower pots on.
Well, I hope you're not going to hang any down in Angel Square. Because once that area gets seedy enough, it ought to be on line for urban renewal.
That's a wonderful idea. If I can't get the people to sell privately, I can get the city to take the land, and it would be perfectly legal. No one, including Carlotta Vega, can stand in the way of eminent domain. This is a marvelous idea. Why didn't I think of it?
It's not like Mom didn't know I was going out.
She thought you were going to the movies.
I told you I did not have time to call, and you don't have to yell. She's not even here.
Well, I'll wait.
Do you really think she's gonna care if I went to a dance instead of a movie?
She will when she finds out that dance was in East Landview.
It was your fault that I was even there. You're the one that told Kelly about it. Besides, the only thing that happened was I had fun. Mom.
Yeah, I thought I heard voices.
Yeah, we were just looking for you.
Oh, I was up in the attic putting something away. You're home early.
Tell me about it.
Well, how was the foreign film? Kelly's French lessons pay off?
Not exactly. You see, me and Kelly didn't end up going to the movies.
You didn't?
No. I mean, when I told you that's what we were gonna do, I really thought we were. But you see, there was this dance down at the docks.
The docks?
Yeah, it sounded like a lot of fun.
Oh, I see.
Mom, it was a total last-minute thing. I mean, I wanted to call you before we left, but there was no time. And then when we got down there, the payphone was busted.
And since Kevin and I were both there, we figured it'd be all right if she hung around for just a little while. I mean, how much safer can a girl get than having two big brothers around to look out for her? Right? I better get going before Kelly thinks I forgot about her. I won't be long.
Drive carefully.
You're not mad, are you?
No. No, I'm not mad. But I'm glad your brothers were there. It's not exactly the best neighborhood, especially at night.
Mom, it seemed perfectly safe. I mean, all we did was dance and hang out. No big deal. There's a lot of kids my age still there.
There's something you gotta get straight here, Vega. We are the arrows, and what we say goes on around here, man. And you know what I say? ¿Sabe lo que yo digo, eh? I said you just dissed me, man. And my homies and I, we're gonna enjoy ourselves with you, man. Right? Yo, man, you can't diss the Arrows and get away with it. Especially when you got no brothers to run with, man. Get it through your thick head, Vega. The Price are dead, man. They died when Antonio went into the joint. Because he can't run them from the inside no more. You know that, right? Which leads us back to you, kid. See? You're all alone, man. All alone. You know what else? Got a real bad mouth. Now that I don't like one bit, man.
Party's over for tonight. Everybody out. That means you, Perez.
What did I do? Is Vega, he's starting all the trouble.
Look, I didn't ask you for an explanation. I just said move.
Just be smart, kid, and get going.
Use your head, Javier. Come on, come on. Say goodnight or you're mine, one way or another. Look, we don't have bail hearings sometimes for 3 days, but it's your call.
Let's go. Let's move it. Coming through. Let's go. You got trouble here, Harrison?
I don't know. We got trouble, Javier?
Commissioner had me patrolling the area when I got the call. What's up?
Well, Perez here seems to be a little reluctant to move on.
Yeah, I mean, let me go. When an officer tells you to move, you move. Got it?
All right, get him out of here. Get your guys out of here while you still can, Javier. Be smart. Move now.
Let's go. Hey, yo, this is weak, man. Let's go. Show's over. Everybody's gonna go home now. Let's go.
We almost had a little bit of trouble there.
What the hell did you think you were doing?
What?
You know, you could have gotten yourself killed. Did you know that?
I had everything under control here.
Why are you down here anyway?
Because I thought maybe I can get a little information from these Angel Square kids on that shooting last week.
Your idea, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Here I am busting my butt trying to nail this case, and I get stuck with some rookie who thinks she's a Lone Ranger.
Look, Manzo, if I was out of line, that's one thing.
No, let's get something straight here. I'm still primary on this case. Next time you decide to play undercover cop, you run it by me first. You got it?
You're fine.
Yeah, fine. Let's go, Gil.
What took you so long?
The beautification of this town is a monumental task. It is not going to happen overnight.
Well, if any woman in the world can do it, it's got to be you.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm happy to report that I believe we're making some real progress.
Well, that's real nice to hear.
Grandpa, Alex?
Hi, Joe.
Now, let me see. You look familiar, I'm sure, but does anybody recognize this boy?
Okay, yes, I haven't been around the house much lately, I know.
Well, I hope I'm looking at the reason, because I'm real glad to see you with someone who's not old enough to be your mother. For a change.
This is Jessica's friend, Kelly Kramer. Kelly, this is my grandfather, Asa, and his wife, Alex.
Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Kramer, you are not related.
Yeah, she's Dorian's niece, Grandpa.
If you weren't so darn pretty, I would hold it against you. You will never learn, will you, boy?
So, what are you two up to tonight?
Well, we just came down from the docks from a great dance.
Oh, really? I love to dance. Was it fun?
Oh, it was totally awesome. Until Sir Galahad here decided to cut the evening short.
It looked as if there was going to be a fight with some of those kids from Angel Square, so Kevin and I thought it would be best if we got Kelly and Jessica out of there before anything got crazy.
Now, that is a very good move, Joey. I don't want any of my kin caught in a rumble between those gangs down there.
Yes, I do think it's best if none of the Buchanans are down in Angel Square.
Well, it's nice to hear my wife making some sense. You listen to her, boy.
Well, don't you worry, Grandpa. We're not going back there anytime soon. Anyway, I promised her dessert, and I should get on that.
Y'all have a good time.
You
It was
bet.
really nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay.
Wow, your grandfather is a trip. He's like bigger than life.
Whoa, I mean, something like right out of a John Wayne movie.
Yeah, he's a character.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't have to go, rescue your brother Kevin after all.
What?
Well, the last thing I needed was to spend another evening with Sister Snooze and Father Time.
Come on, Kelly. Andrew and Cassie are not that bad.
No, they're not bad. They're just incredibly boring. I mean, and it's gonna get worse now that they're forcing me back to school. I was really trying to swing an invite from Aunt Dorian and live with her in that gorgeous house with that husband. I'm sorry. I wasn't really
Don't worry about it. I'm cool with Dorian.
Well, she won't be on my case, at least, about every move I make like Cassie and Andrew.
You know, she probably won't even care if I ever go back to school.
Look on the bright side. Summertime is right around the corner.
Yeah. And I will be spending most of it in a stuffy, hot classroom making up all those stupid courses.
Now, that is a drag.
Yeah. I mean, what am I gonna do, Joey? I mean, how am I gonna ever survive the summer? I need your help.
Give this to Briggs and tell him to make the changes that we talked about.
You got it. Anything else?
No, get out of here. Wait. You tell Briggs I want to talk to him about that lottery promotion thing.
You know, that's such a great idea, Mr. Manning. It's going to send our sales record through the roof.
Yeah, I know that. That's the point. So we get the idiots in this town hooked on lotto fever, they're going to buy the Sun more than the Banner any day of the week. Great. What do you want?
I'll go get Briggs.
Read and weep, Manning. Next time, try getting your facts straight, okay?
What's this?
This is a preliminary report on the investigation into guns allegedly being sold from the police impound warehouse.
Oh, look, it's signed by the commissioner of the police himself. I don't want it. I'm sticking to my story. For all I know, the cop who made this report is the same one that's running guns down to Angel Square.
Todd, you don't really care what's going on down in Angel Square now, do you? You don't really care about getting to the truth. What you care about is getting even with anybody in this town who nailed you for being the toxic waste dump that you are.
Get out of here.
Todd, I don't care how many millions you've got. You're still that punk who led the gang rape 2 years ago in that fraternity house. And that's all you're ever gonna be.
I'm not your punching bag anymore, Buchanan. Next time somebody goes to jail, it's gonna be a badge.
I wish things were different, that's all.
Yeah. So do I. But it's too late for that, huh? Listen, Blair. No matter what happens, I want you to be happy. I really do. And you're gonna make it happen. Everything you're doing with Melodor, you're gonna make it incredible.
I'm really glad that you think that.
Oh, I know it. Because I know you. And when your heart is set on something, you make it happen. Well, I better go get changed, huh?
Cord, wait.
You know, I think the worst part is having to endure physics one more time. I mean, they might as well ask me just to take apart an atom bomb and reassemble it.
Yeah, I didn't do so hot in physics myself. How about languages? Any chance you'll be taking Italian?
In this provincial town? My God, I am lucky if they offer Spanish.
I might be able to help you with that.
You know, I am so lucky I don't have to repeat biology. It made me sick. The smell of formaldehyde, ugh. The nuns in Paris, they wouldn't even let me near the biology lab. Especially after the incident with Mimi.
Mimi?
Yeah. Mother Superior's toy poodle. I will never forget the sight of her. Just spread out, spread eagle on the table. The dog, not Mother Superior. And her guts were out just for the whole world to see. All right. So I didn't actually go through the dissection thing, but I did have to say 10 Hail Marys for even joking about it. You sure you don't want any?
Yeah, I'm sure, especially after that story. I'd stick to my cappuccino, especially... it looks a little dangerous. I don't know.
Well, all the more reason to indulge. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
All right, it's on your nose now. You gotta eat it.
Oh, God. Okay, get up.
You're scared.
Forget it.
It's Clint.
Okay, let me have some ice cream then.
Okay. Let's go with coffee, too.
Feed people much?
You lost something there.
Oh, it must have fallen out at the dance. Mom, I had so much fun tonight. The kids at Angel Square are really nice.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I did. It was weird, though.
Why, what do you mean?
I mean, when I first got there, I saw the neighborhood and stuff. The houses were all old and run down. I felt funny. I mean, compared to them, I live in a castle. And all my clothes are brand new, and I never have to worry about money.
Oh, thanks to your grandfather, none of us do.
But then I felt like I was the one missing out. I mean, they know so much more about the real world than I ever will. I felt so out of it, you know? Like I totally couldn't relate. It sometimes seems like having so much can get in the way. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And I couldn't agree more. You know something? You're really pretty wise, aren't you? You are a very wise kid. You're gonna be okay. You are gonna be okay.
You know, what Mama said earlier today.
Hey, please, you don't have to explain. I know Addie. This is a lot for her today. You know, coming here, away from St. Anne's, all those people at that party, meeting Todd for the first time. I bet it was pretty confusing for her.
Yeah.
I just hope it didn't make things awkward for you. And listen, I'm not going to hold you to what Addie said about you still being in love with me.